敵を食らう。Don't you recognize me?
You will never amount to anything.
We shall see, brother. 友人の剣をくれ。源氏here。まだまだ。敵を食らう。 Don't you recognize me?
You will never amount to anything.
We shall see, brother. Eugeneの剣をくれ! Genji here. まだまだ. Things. 我が敵を食らう! Don't you recognize me?
You will never amount to anything.
We shall see, brother. Eugeneの剣をくれ! Genji here. まだまだ.
が敵を食らう。
What's wrong, Hanzo? Don't you recognize me?
You will never amount to anything.
We shall see, brother. 友人の剣をくらえ。源氏here。まだまだ。
が敵を食らう。
hands up. Don't you recognize me?
You will never amount to anything.
We shall see, brother.
友人の剣をくれ。
源氏姫。まだまだ。
我が敵を食らう。
What's wrong, Hanzo? Don't you recognize me?
You will never amount to anything.
We shall see, brother.
友人の剣をくれ。
源氏姫。まだまだ。
が敵を食らう。
What's wrong, Hanzo? Don't you recognize me?
You will never amount to anything.
We shall see, brother.
友人の剣をくらえ。
源氏姫。まだまだ。
我が敵を食らう。
Good evening, everyone. I'm Rachel Cornell, and I'll be your commentator this evening for the scrim between UCM and Southeastern University. Let's get into it, shall we? Our first map is going to be on Dorado. This is a common payload map. Let's see what our setup looks like. Oh, it looks like Southeastern University is going to start with a dive composition, and our own UCM is starting with a Rein Zarya. The first fight will likely take place at this first choke point of Bridge. The dive composition is so because the two tanks, D.Va and Winston, are very fast. And just like that, a fight has started. Rein just swinging away, our own Agler. We've already traded a Winston and an Ashe. Their D.Va lost her mech. She has to stay back a little bit now. And just like that, we're able to push them off. They've gained quite a bit of distance on that payload. But we're just doing pick damage right now, mostly waiting for ultimates. Most of us aren't getting kills yet, just trying to keep them at bay under Bridge. We do get a kill off on their Genji. Oh, and there's the first ultimate combo by UCM, but it is deflected by a Lucio beat, or sound barrier. And there's a third ultimate by UCM, a coalescence to push them even further back into their spawn. And now we have to back up so they don't catch anyone off guard. We're able to push that payload just a little bit back. And there's another dive by Southeastern. That's a nano-boosted Winston now, doing a lot of damage. But we're able to pick off their Ana. And still not doing a lot of kill damage right now. Not making very many kills. We do get another kill off on their D.Va. And Winston jumping out and maybe around now, possibly looking for his own ultimate to help his team push the next fight. We're kind of being surrounded for this next fight. Interesting play by that Winston. That was an okay shatter. Oh, so many ultimates happening right now. Not very good at our ultimate economy right now. But that D.Va bomb was able to get a pick on our on 4 people now. And it looks like Southeastern University will take this first point unless our Reinhardt can get there. And he's slept by Southeastern's Ana. And that will be the first point to Southeastern. UCM pushed pretty far back now. And that dive comp for Southeastern proves to be just faster, more versatile against our Rein Zarya. We're able to push him back a little bit, but that Tracer is giving us some trouble in our back line. They're able to push us back again, just a little. Still just picking for ultimates right now. The more damage you do and the more healing you do, the faster your ultimate. And there's another ultimate combo right there. That was the Zarya Graviton Surge and Moira Coalescence. was able to take out several of their team members and push the rest very far back into their spawn. And again, UCM retreats, so we don't lose any more. It looks like our Reinhardt just got his next shatter. Let's see what he does with it. We have about 3 ultimates each per team. Oh, and another 4 ultimates pop off. We have a nanoed Dragon Blade on that Genji on Southeastern University. Was just able to decimate our team. Jonah trying to pick it up. Sorry about that, folks, and we're back. Again, we're just trying to get some pick damage, get our ultimates up for the next team fight. Unfortunately, we have 20 seconds left for Southeastern to make another move. Tracer goes in to try and use her pulse bomb, doesn't hit anyone. And another grab. Keeps everyone in place. Able to get a pick off our Reinhardt. Oh, and we come in with a Death Blossom on the back. That is a good play for UCM to keep them at bay. We kind of traded there. Several ultimates happening in the last few seconds. Each team trying to take the point. Our Reaper doing a lot of work. And that's going to be it for the first point. And now we've switched teams, so UCM will be the pushers for this payload for the second half. Alright, it looks like UCM is starting with a Reinhardt and a hamster ball, or wrecking ball. And Southeastern University has decided to go with a double barrier. That means their Orisa and their Sigma both have barriers or shields, which will make it very difficult for UCM to do any kind of pick damage. We're able to pull them off their perch and kind of shove them back a little bit, enough to mostly make it through bridge. Very excited to see Jonah playing hamster ball. Oh, and it looks like Southeastern has gotten 3 picks on us already, and so the remaining 3 retreat. Their Reaper going up for a high ground. Interesting that Southeastern isn't taking high ground again. Oh, there they go. Unfortunately, Jonah's already in the back, drawing their attention away from the rest of their team pushing forward. Forcing out their coalescence. Jonah is in the back line, really bullying that Moira. And this is what I was talking about, that double barrier with the Southeastern's Orisa and Sigma. Very difficult to get through those barriers. Our own Baptiste, our Reckless Morty, using his window for a damage boost to really get through those barriers. Now we're just trying to clean up and push the payload to that first point. And just the Moira now. Unknowingly staggering herself, and now her team is down a Moira for this next fight. Being down your healers is really difficult to deal with, especially when you have people who are so good at aim and can really do a lot of damage to your team. Having that extra healing is almost necessary in our current meta. And there's our dragons, gonna force... Oh, we got picks on both of their tanks. The Reaper's still in the background. And now we have a nanoed Genji dealing with the back line. Forced out Coalescence and Blossom. That's going to be 3 picks on us, and we get just 3 on them now, on Southeastern. 3 and 4 more ultimates. That's going to be a Tire and a Sigma Flux to get rid of our Reinhardt and our Tracer. It would be best for us to group up now. Jonah still bullying the Southeastern's back line with his Wrecking Ball. Our Baptiste, Ana, and Genji just getting pick damage now, trying to quickly charge up their ultimates for this next fight. Our Reinhardt really trying to be aggressive. And there he is with another Shatter. Unfortunately, it did not land. Everyone's trying to use that Baptiste window to get some extra damage in on the enemy team. There's a sense of urgency in this fight as everyone is pretty much using their ultimates off cooldown. That little highlighted yellow area is where we need to push our payload to currently, which is why Southeastern is so insistent on keeping it from moving past that corner. Our 2 damaged characters, our Genji and our Junkrat, taking high ground there. Jonah using his Area of Denial ultimate to push the cart further, forcing out another Coalescence by Southeastern's Moira. Can they keep them off payload long enough? We get a kill off on that Junkrat and that Moira. Their own Wrecking Ball coming in to try and stall for time. Waiting for another tire by Southeastern, but that is game. They could not make it to stall the payload any longer. That will be our first map. Please bear with us as we change. Let's look at Southeastern's Genji. This is going to be that nano blade from the first point. As you can see, he gets kill after kill after kill. Able to really clean up on UCM there. That was a very amazing ultimate duo there.
From one thing, know 10,000 things. Yoga waga teki wo kurau!
All right, and we're going to be back on our new map, which is Yizhang Tower. This is a control point map. Both teams are going to be trying to take the point underneath this beautiful tower in this little, what is that? Octagonal? Hexagonal? Hexagonal? One of those words. And let's see our starting lineups. UCM is going to be coming from the left side, and Southeastern University is going to be coming from the right side. I really love control point maps. Most of the time they are symmetrical. This one is a perfect example. Very pretty to look at. Again, Southeastern University going with a dive composition. Again, they are going to have speed on UCM, who has another Rhine Zarya composition. Rickless Morty going for a Pharah. And the first fight begins. Let's see how many... Oh, an immediate pick on that Lucio by our Jonah, and another pick on their Winston by our own Reddit Lucio. And that's going to be 4 picks for UCM. Any stragglers on Southeastern University would do best to get out. And you can see them just retreating, trying to get a couple picks to charge up their ultimates while they wait for the rest of their team to respawn. Pharah getting really aggressive there at a distance. Much easier for a character like that to do. And here you can see they're all grouping up. Southeastern is all grouping up, trying to decide where next to dive to. And they decide to go on a flank to the right. Now, dive composition may have speed and movement on UCM's team currently. However, UCM has more barrier capability. Winston's barrier is not as large as Reinhardt's. And we also have Zarya's bubbles. So we can see Jonah getting very aggressive, trying to get an early pick. And we forced a switch to a Rein Zarya by Southeastern. A smart pick on their part. Our teams are now a little bit more evenly matched. And we're waiting for this next fight. Really waiting for that first ultimate to pop off. And there it is. A Dragon Graviton combo. Unfortunately, Southeastern University was able to save themselves with a sound barrier. And then we forced out both Coalescence by both Moiras. That's going to be 5 ultimates, 3 by UCM. And again, just working on those stragglers, trying to keep them from point. Someone from Southeastern is going to try and get into point to go into overtime. That's going to be the Lucio. Lucky for Southeastern. If they can stay on it and take it, that will be good for them. Oh, and an ultimate by Rickless Morty, that Pharah. Ultimates happening everywhere. A counter shatter by Agler with an amazing pin. And that's going to be the first point. In control point, normally we go first to 2 points. However, again, when we're practicing, we would like to practice all 3 maps. So we will be going at least to see all 3 map compilations. So again, this is still on Yizhang Tower. However, it is a different control map. Control point maps are set up into 3 different sections. So we try to take the point on each one. This time we have Southeastern on the left. Looks like our Pharah already got a pick off of Southeastern's Pharah. That was a great sleep by Southeastern's Ana, able to stop our Reinhardt from pinning their Reinhardt. We're really trading now. Southeastern getting several picks on our team. Jonah's the last straggler, and Southeastern will take the point to begin with this round. As I was saying, Southeastern is spawn is on the left side, and UCM's is on the right. We're really trying to do some pick damage, see if we can capitalize off of a mistake by Southeastern. Oh, and unfortunately for us, Southeastern was able to capitalize on one of our mistakes, taking out our Reinhardt. And interestingly, they decided to nano their own Reinhardt. That's Southeastern, forcing our team to push back further. Just waiting for UCM to gather together here for the next fight. Unfortunately, our Pharah gets caught out by herself, and so does our Reinhardt. And that's going to be 3 down for us, and an amazing 2-man shatter by Mako here. Their Reinhardt able to just capitalize that and really clean up our ranks. Now UCM has 4 ultimates, 5 now, and there's that first one. There's Grav, and a Grav Dragon combo. They used Southeastern used Sound Barrier by their Lucio, and we're still not able to save their Pharah, and that's also a kill on Southeastern's Ana, a kill on our own Moira. We're a little even right now. Oh, and Southeastern only has 3 left. And another ultimate by our Pharah, able to take out that Reinhardt. Our Lucio taking out that McCree in the background. And here is a counter ultimate, but not able to take out Jonah. Our Zarya able to take the point for the first time. That's good for us. If Southeastern is able to take it again, they will likely take this point as they already have 92%. It is in our best interest to keep them away from it. Far really taking advantage of her long range, keeping as far away as possible, really just trying to do some pick damage into that choke point. Seeing a lot of pick damage here again. Everyone's trying to charge up their ultimates before really getting into a fight. Everyone's kind of wary to get too close. That was a good shatter by our Reinhardt and a good block by Jonah for the Southeastern's shatter. We're both kind of even. A good grab. An awesome grab by Jonah. However, the Southeastern University McCree was able to counter ult. We kind of traded there. UCM still able to take control of that team fight. Now we're waiting again for characters to respawn. UCM giving them a little bit more space this time. One of the reasons why Zarya Reinhardt is so powerful is because, oh, huge ultimate by Southeastern's Farah, however, not able to capitalize on that extra damage. Our Moira using Coalescence to push them back into their choke point. Southeastern's Lucio trying to get around to get onto point and take it from behind. Nanoed Reinhardt is very powerful. Use that Nanoed Reinhardt to get into point. And we're trading a lot here. UCM lost both a Reinhardt and a Moira. That's going to be very difficult to come back from. Rickless Morty just trying to do some pick damage, keep it on our side. And that's going to be taken from UCM by Southeastern University. That dragon not really able to do anything, and they take out both of our damage characters. Reinhardt trying to come in just to keep it in overtime. But unfortunately, if we can't get in there, that's going to be the second point. So we're all tied up now. And we're going to be heading to the third map of Yizhang Tower. Sorry about that, folks. Some technical difficulties here. That last fight was so difficult to keep track of. There were about 5 ultimates that went off. And here again we have 2, a Shatter and unfortunately a McCree High Noon. That was, nothing happened. And Southeastern able to take this point. UCM's just waiting for everyone to come back now. And just like we did with them a little earlier, they push up on our spawn just a little bit. Both Reinhardts traded. We're still pretty much evenly matched. Jonah again using Graviton, able to bait out their Lucio sound barrier. But it was not enough. We are able to pick off most of their characters in that fight. Waiting for everyone to respawn now. And here Southeastern is coming in very fast, very quickly, trying to get on point before our percentage reaches 100. Just a one-man Shatter. Oh, 4 ultimates, sounds like, from Southeastern. Our McCree was able to hold off most of Southeastern. And that's going to be a team kill by UCM and will be the 3rd point. And that's going to be a victory on UCM. Congratulations. Play of the game by our own Jared Clapp, playing as Moira, using his coalescence to not only heal his teammates, but also deal damage to the enemy team. Wonderful to see. Please bear with us as we change maps yet again. And here we are back again. Our 3rd map tonight is going to be Temple of Anubis. This is a capture the point map. Attacking team will first have to capture the point around this little fountain, and then we'll have to go closer to the pyramid and capture another point back in there. The first attacking team will be Southeastern University, and UCM will be defending first point. Looks like UCM is going with double barrier this time. And Southeastern as well. Without even communicating, it seems both teams are primed to an equal matchup with each other. With that Lucio speed boost on Southeastern, they are able to push up extremely fast. Using a choke point on the side. With those double barriers, it is difficult to get a hit on anyone. And yet, we are able to get a pick on Reinhardt. Although we trade our Baptiste to be able to do that. And that's 2 men down on Southeastern University's side. Still very easily lost fight. On control point maps, normally, the attacking team is able to capture first point very easily, and defending team is able to hold second point very easily. That's generally how control points work, or capture points, excuse me. UCM using a little high ground here to try and get an advantage on Southeastern. Again, Southeastern moves to bridge, and their Lucio uses sound barrier to get them through choke point. That sounds like 4 ultimates. Our Moira and Junkrat are able to get a couple of picks using their Coalescence and Tire, and are able to push that remaining Reaper all the way back to his own spawn. Again, Southeastern is going to have to wait. And here comes our Reinhardt. Both damage characters on Southeastern's side are going to try and flank around. Our Reinhardt fortunately spots them. Southeastern's trying to take a different flank route this time to try and get through this difficult choke point. A Bob ultimate by our Ashe and a Shatter ultimate by our Reinhardt are able to take out most of the team. However, Southeastern's Reinhardt seems to be trying to back cap, or C9 as it's called. And yet their Reaper is no match for Jonah, who is playing as our Sigma today. As we can see, our Baptiste has high ground away from his team. His team is still within his range, and he is safer up there. Our Moira, however, cannot do that. Her healing is better served closer to her team. Oh, big sleep on our Reinhardt. That is a nade shatter combo. That's Anna's ultimate and Reinhardt's ultimate. Able to push through that. And here is Flux by Sigma. Southeastern Sigma, that is. Jonah slept. Very interesting game here. Oh, and a Blossom by Southeastern's Reaper is able to clean up. Southeastern's Reaper really just able to clean up on both of our tanks. Reaper is really used as a tank crusher. If he gets close enough, his lifesteal makes it very difficult for tanks to stay alive, especially in that instance where we did not have any support characters or healing heroes. Now Southeastern moves to the second point, where UCM has already set up defenses. And Rickless Morty using Tire to kill 3, and now 4 as cleanup, and that's going to be a team kill by UCM on that first push by Southeastern. UCM pushing up a little bit now for some pick damage, making it a little bit difficult for Southeastern to move through. Looks like Southeastern's... Oh. Nope. Tracer goes straight through. We've traded there our Junkrat for their Tracer. Tracer's going to have a quicker time, though. Our spawn is closer, as where our characters respawn is just behind this little statue here. And Southeastern's is much further away. That's going to be a Flux Cole combo by UCM. And a nanoed Reinhardt by Southeastern. Oh, and a failed shatter by Southeastern. Very unfortunate for Southeastern's next push. They have now wasted that shatter. UCM able to just push them straight back yet again. Sigma's trading rocks there. Again, just doing pick damage. Right now, UCM has more ultimates with 3. Southeastern's about to get a second one. That means UCM is more likely to win this next team fight if they have to use all 3 of them. Our Reinhardt gets pinned by Southeastern's Reinhardt, and yet... And that is a 2-man shatter by our Reinhardt, able to follow up on that kill very easily, and that is another team kill by UCM. Really making it very difficult for Southeastern to do anything. That's going to be 24 seconds, excuse me, for Southeastern to touch the second point to throw it into overtime. If they can make it there fast enough, let's see what happens. UCM really pushing forward, trying to keep them off the second point. 4, and there's a Flux. Looks like Lucio on Southeastern has made it to their team. A tire coming in by their Junkrat, able to kill their our Reinhardt, forcing out our Baptiste ultimate. Lucio and Sigma from another Flux by Southeastern's Sigma this time. Both their tanks and their Lucio trying to cap point. Our Reinhardt getting caught out by their Lucio, and yet we are able to keep our point. And that will be the first round on Temple of Anubis. Just like with our payload map earlier, now the teams are going to switch sides, and this time UCM will be attacking, and Southeastern will be defending. Again, Southeastern is starting with double barrier. However, they are trading their Reinhardt for an Orisa, which may well prove in their favor. Orisa is able to damage while her shield is up, while Reinhardt has to choose between swinging his hammer or holding up his shield. That does, however, make Reinhardt's shield more mobile, and Orisa's shield is stationary. As you can see, she just placed her shield down here on high ground on the left. Orisa is often used as more a bunker style tank. Looks like UCM has a modified double barrier, which we affectionately call Fireball, where we use our Lucio main to push straight into point, and we can already see now UCM is forcing Southeastern to attack on their own first point, throwing the fight into UCM's favor. And yet we still lose our Reinhardt. We trade for their Orisa, and now it's just a matter of cleanup on UCM's part. Just have to take care of this Sigma and this Reaper. Moira really bullying Southeastern's Sigma in the back line. No one has yet taken care of Southeastern's Ana, yet that will be our Lucio's job. Lucio and Reaper really bullying Ana, and there she is, very staggered. And that's UCM able to take first point. Now we have almost 6 full minutes to take the second point away from Southeastern. As I was saying, UCM affectionately calls this comp Fireball, as we take advantage of our Lucio's speed to just shove straight to where we want to be. No dilly-dallying. That's going to be a nanoed Reaper, excuse me, and a Lucio barrier, sound barrier. Southeastern not really able to capitalize off of the nanoed Reaper. That's a flux by our Jonah. And a coalescence to combo it, able to take out a tank and really bully their Orisa. And that's going to be second point. That's going to be the third map in UCM's favor. Great job all around. And here's our own Rickless Morty playing Junkrat on defense with that amazing 3-man tire. Really able to deny that first push on that second point by Southeastern. And it looks like that will be the last map for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us in watching another scrim between UCM and Southeastern University. We will let you know when the next scrim happens. Please join us this weekend at 3 p.m. for the next League of Legends tournament game found on this Twitch channel. And thank you all for joining us. Have a good night.
10,000 things. Youが我が敵を食らう!
What's wrong, Hanzo? Don't you recognize me?
You will never amount to anything.
We shall see, brother.